Hello everyone and welcome. In today's video, you're going to improve your English with a calm and emotional story about Lisa and her daily life. This story is perfect for English learners because the sentences are simple, natural, and easy to understand. While listening, you can learn new vocabulary, improve your pronunciation, and practice your listening skills in a relaxing way. So, take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy this English story with me. Let's begin. Lisa wakes up at 7 a.m. every morning. Her alarm rings, and she takes a deep breath before getting out of bed. Some mornings she feels energetic, but sometimes she feels a little anxious about the day ahead. She stretches, makes her bed, and heads to the kitchen. She prepares oatmeal with fruit and drinks a cup of green tea. While eating, she listens to a podcast about psychology. By 8 a.m., Lisa leaves her apartment and drives to the school where she teaches English to young children. She enjoys watching the sunrise during her commute. At work, she greets her colleagues and gets ready for her first class. Teaching makes her feel purposeful, but it also requires patience and creativity. Lisa teaches several classes in the morning. Her students are energetic and curious. She often uses songs, games, and simple conversations to keep them engaged. Sometimes she feels overwhelmed, especially when students are noisy or distracted, but she reminds herself that every day is a chance to grow. At 12:30 p.m., she eats lunch with the other teachers. They talk about their day and share laughs. In the afternoon, Lisa plans her lessons, grades papers, and sometimes helps students with extra work. She tries to stay focused, but by 3:30 p.m., she's ready to go home. On her drive back, she listens to music and reflects on her day. Sometimes she sings along, especially if she's had a stressful morning. Lisa arrives home around 4 p.m. She changes into comfortable clothes and waters her plants. Some days, she goes for a walk in the park or calls her parents to chat. Dinner is usually light, vegetables, rice, and sometimes fish. After dinner, she watches a documentary or reads a novel. At 9:30 p.m., Lisa turns off her phone, lights a candle, and writes in her journal. She writes about what she felt, what she learned, and what she hopes for tomorrow. On weekends, Lisa follows a different schedule. She sleeps in until 8:30 a.m. and takes her time preparing breakfast. Her favorite breakfast on weekends is pancakes with honey and fruit. She enjoys going to the farmer's market to buy fresh vegetables and flowers. Lisa often visits her best friend or takes a book to the park. Lisa values self-care. She does yoga every Saturday and enjoys painting as a way to relax and express her feelings. Her favorite subjects are nature and animals. She also watches international films to learn about different cultures and improve her listening skills. Lisa sometimes struggles with loneliness, especially when she spends weekends alone, but she knows it's okay to feel this way. She texts her friends, watches cheerful shows, or goes for a walk to lift her mood. She believes in expressing emotions instead of hiding them. Now, let's review Lisa's life. She's a teacher who values peace, learning, and connection. She works hard during the week and relaxes on weekends. She practices healthy habits and stays curious about life. Can you describe her life in your own words? Pause the video and try speaking for 1 to 2 minutes, then describe your own life using the same structure. One week, Lisa faces several unexpected challenges. On Monday, her car breaks down, so she takes the bus to school. It's crowded and noisy, and she feels stressed before even arriving at work. Later in the week, one of Lisa's students has a difficult day and cries during class. Lisa feels emotional too, but she stays calm and supportive. That night, she talks to a colleague about how hard teaching can be sometimes. One week, Lisa faces several unexpected challenges. On Monday, her car breaks down, so she takes the bus to school. It's crowded and noisy, and she feels stressed before even arriving at work. Despite her own struggles, Lisa believes in helping others. On Thursday evening, she volunteers at a community center where she teaches English to immigrants. She feels happy seeing their progress. One week, Lisa faces several unexpected challenges. On Monday, her car breaks down, so she takes the bus to school. It's crowded and noisy, and she feels stressed before even arriving at work. She also donates old clothes and books, believing that small actions can make a big difference. Lisa sometimes feels anxious, especially during busy months at school. She manages her anxiety by practicing breathing exercises, taking short breaks, and talking to a therapist once a month. She wants to break the stigma around mental health and talks openly about her feelings. On Friday, one of Lisa's students writes a full paragraph in English for the first time. Lisa feels proud and celebrates this small win with her class. At home, she lights a candle, plays her favorite music, and bakes cookies as a reward for a tough but meaningful week. Lisa loves learning languages. She's currently learning Spanish and practices every day with an app. She also exchanges messages with a friend from Mexico to improve her speaking skills. Language connects her with people and cultures. It helps her feel part of a global community. On Tuesday, Lisa wakes up earlier than usual. She has a staff meeting at 7:30 a.m., so she quickly showers, makes a cup of black coffee, and grabs a granola bar on the way out. At the meeting, teachers discuss upcoming events, student progress, and new teaching strategies. Lisa takes notes and shares an idea about a storytelling activity for her class. Her colleagues like the idea, and it motivates her to try something new. After the meeting, she teaches back-to-back lessons until lunchtime. She feels tired but satisfied. One of her shy students speaks up in class, and that moment fills her with pride. In the afternoon, Lisa works on a class project. Her students are making posters about animals, and she helps them research, write descriptions, and draw pictures. Some students work in pairs, while others prefer working alone. Lisa encourages teamwork and creativity. She walks around the room, offers feedback, and asks questions to guide their learning. By the end of the school day, the posters are colorful, fun, and informative. Lisa takes a few photos and praises everyone for their hard work. After school, Lisa organizes her desk, checks her email, and makes a to-do list for the next day. She's a little tired, but she likes ending the workday feeling prepared. Before leaving, she chats briefly with another teacher about weekend plans. They both look forward to some rest and personal time. At home, she changes clothes, stretches for 10 minutes, and prepares a simple dinner, soup and toast. She listens to calming music while she eats.